Shout out to DaVinci Resolve, making it so the only audio input I can use for my voiceover is my fucking webcam microphone, which sounds like
Best.
so instead I'm just recording something on OBS and then adding that as the voiceover. I know it's kind of weird, like, showing a video of just a speedrun when I'm talking about the PvP community, but I don't know. I'm more of a speedrunning person or more of a speedrunning channel in general, so I just feel like it makes sense. Plus, it's like 6 a.m. If I wake up someone in my house with my loud ass keyboard and mouse inputs, then yeah. I remember because I woke up at like 4 a.m. My sleep schedule's so fucked. But I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I checked my YouTube and I saw Flotives. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. He made a video just talking about how he's retiring from PvP community, and I don't know, it just kind of made me think a lot about just like PvP community in general. And I've never tier tested, but I don't know, I've half been wanting to tier test, but half like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to fucking do this, mostly just because I feel like getting a ranking just kind of removes the fun of PvP. I would say that I'm pretty good at PvP. Definitely not one of the best, but I would say that I'm pretty good. I usually just play on PvP Legacy and I have good stats and whatnot, but I never really involve myself in the PvP community. Like, I'm in some of the Discords, but I don't think I've sent a single message. It's mostly just to like check out strats and stuff. Most of the PvP I do now is I just hop on PvP Legacy for like an hour or so, or I just fight my friend on like Sword and UHC or something. I don't know. I'm like, 'cause I know there's been a lot of talk about like Marlo and Rapture. I feel like it's fair to say that Rapture is cheating. I don't think that's a hot take. I'm not sure about Marlo. I haven't watched that many videos on like her cheating, and I want to wait for both sides. For Rapture, I just feel like it's completely undeniable. It just kind of makes me not want to PvP or tier test, because like, oh, what if I deserve like high tier 3 but I'm low tier 3 and the tier tester's cheating or something. Like, there's so many cheaters, boosters, and like I just don't want to be involved in the community. It's so toxic, and I don't know. I always pride myself in never being toxic like after a game. Like, my fucking Minecraft username is you matter to me. I usually if someone's toxic to me, I either just don't respond or say Yas Queen. I'm never toxic back. I never say easy. I never say L or anything. I always say good luck, have fun. I say well played if it was if I think it was a good game. And that's how I find PvP fun. I find not taking it seriously fun. I find just kind of fucking around fun. I used to be really involved in Crystal, and I used to be pretty fucking good at Crystal. However, the thing is, I would drag click for my hit crystals, and the issue with that is on any PvP server except for Myman Club, my obsidian would just completely disappear. Here's a clip. Yeah, that's not really my fault, I don't think. I don't know. I want to be able to play Crystal because I did really enjoy the game mode. I don't really enjoy it as much anymore, mostly just because, not necessarily that the skill ceiling's so high. Like, I can definitely play Crystal totally fine, but it's just not really as fun anymore. Like, I feel like Crystal is the most toxic community out of all of the Minecraft PvP communities. I am not touching 1.8 ever again. Another thing, okay, because I use Feather Client for anything other than 1.8, and I use Badlion Client for 1.8, but Badlion Client got bought by Lunar Client, and they're removing the fucking Badlion launcher, so I'm gonna have to get the Lunar launcher. I'm not getting the fucking Lunar launcher. I refuse to, like, I used to use Lunar Client, but I don't know. I just don't really like it. And I remember when, like, this is before I got my new computer, I got Lunar Client again on my old computer because I wanted to play on lunar.gg, because I remember I used to PvP there a lot in like 2021, and it would be a lot of fun. And that was pretty good. But I don't know if this is just a me thing, but after I saw that the server shut down, I tried to uninstall Lunar Client. This shit's a fucking virus, bro. Like, I remove, like, it set itself up as a startup app after I uninstalled it. I remove it from my startup apps and I try to uninstall it several more times, and it's just, nope. It keeps being a startup app and it keeps running in the background and keeps randomly popping up. This is why I don't want to get the fucking Lunar launcher, so I'm probably gonna use Feather Client 1.8, but I'm probably, like, the only time that I ever really play on 1.8 now is for bridging or like movement practice. It's just I really like Bad Lion. I don't know, just the vibe is just really fun, but I know it's so shocking to hear that me, Feather, uses Feather Client. If anyone's wondering, no, I did not name my fucking YouTube channel name after Feather Client. Feather is just my name. I've had it way before Feather Client was a thing. I don't know. Just I feel like I also nerves get to me a lot. And I have issues with like managing my nerves. My hands are really shaky, and that in a tier test, there's no way in hell I'm able to do that. Like even if I'm just in like a random fight on PvP Legacy and I'm like losing, I will start like shaking and like tweaking the fuck out, not like getting upset with myself or anything, but just like my hands get so shaky. I'm glad that like I can be in a mindset in PvP where my brain isn't really like upset after a loss or anything. Like, oh, okay, I lost, whatever, I don't care. If someone's better than me, whatever, they're better than me, I don't care. If like I lose to someone stupid, that's kind of funny. I just wish that it wasn't so toxic. I wish that the PvP community was more fun to be around, because I feel like if we're just talking about it in general, I feel like I enjoy speedrunning and PvP about the same amount. But with the communities, it's just, I don't know. I love the speedrunning community so much. The PvP community, on the other hand, is so fucking toxic. Like, for example, I mean, to be fair, I don't really play that much ranked, but I don't think I've ever ran into a toxic person in MCSR ranked. Meanwhile, like, every single time I go on PvP Legacy, like, a third of the games are just someone being like, you're bad, or whatever. I don't really like how other people just feel like they have to be toxic as well. Like, I don't know. I don't like the mindset of having to put others down to keep yourself up. I feel like that's just not gonna get you anywhere, and I feel like that just makes your skill ceiling like a lot lower. I don't think I'm at my peak in PvP anymore, but I still feel like I can still definitely PvP well. Like I have a 88 something point something win ratio on PvP Legacy, and I don't know. I want to get it up, but I don't know. It's so boring playing PvP without a friend that's also playing PvP, and I only really have one friend that actually plays PvP with me occasionally, and he has like a life, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Not that not that he has a life, but just kind of sucks that like just like that he can't play much. He's also been getting into speedrunning lately. I have a lot more friends who I speedrun with than I PvP with. Like, I don't know. I'm starting to also enjoy just like survival more than PvP. 'Cause I remember PvP used to be all I would do. Like, I would log on to PvP Legacy with one of my friends, and we would play all day, every day for like 8 hours a day at least, doing 10v10s, and oh my god, 10v10s back in like early 2022, late 2021 went so hard. And it's just like occasionally you would find someone who's really fucking good at the game and would just like 1v5 with like the most tweaker TNT fishing rod, whatever the fuck, dripstone combinations ever. And it would be really cool to watch in spectator mode after you inevitably die because you suck at Minecraft. It's just less interesting. I don't know. I do really want to like have fun in PvP, and I really want to like be able to just play the game like how I used to play the game, like, or just go into PvP Legacy matches, win, and then just laugh about it with my friends, and then go on to the next one. You know, it's just the community's changed. It's just not as interesting anymore. And I also feel like just the lack of PvP Legacy kit updates, like they don't even have a mace kit, they don't have spear added, they don't have like, I don't know, it could just be so much more interesting. Sorry if I sound like really tired, by the way. That's because it is 6:35 a.m. and I've barely slept. But yeah, stay safe, y'all. Thanks for listening to me yap